Hey everyone, Sal Crispo here from V10 Health. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about meditation and how it can be a powerful force against stress. So what is meditation? Meditation is the practice of being still, of being aware, of being right? You're stepping outside of the external world around you, right? Like you are constantly being bombarded by emails and text messages and phone calls and just so many things going on around you, especially today in this online world. And all that stimuli just creates too much noise and stress, right? It is a stressful environment to always be caught up in this fast-paced world. Meditation's about slowing down, being still, going inward, shutting out the external world, right? And connecting to your inner state of being. For some reason, we don't do it in the Western society as much as the Eastern cultures. And, hopefully that starts to change. But it's one of those things that is going to be difficult for a lot of people because most people struggle with an unhealthy ego. Like I talked about in my previous video, instead of the spirit driving the team, being the captain, their mind is really at the helm and controlling them, right? And that creates a lot of chaos, right? When the ego is unhealthy, it creates a lot of chaos. So a lot of times when people will sit down or lie down to meditate, they hear this voice like, oh, you're wasting time. Oh, you're not being productive. You could be doing this. Or they start thinking about the past, something that happened to them, or the future, or they start fantasizing, or whatever it is. They get lost in their mind again. That's the opposite of meditation, right? Meditation is about being still and watching your mind. You're becoming the observer. And that's very, very powerful because you start to separate your spirit from your mind. And again, the ego doesn't like that. It likes to be in control. It wants to, be the star player, like I said, and have all the glory and show off and have all the attention and so forth and so on. So you want to make sure that you watch the ego, right? The spirit is watching the ego and it's like, okay, are you done? Are you going to quiet down now? And that's what you do during the practice. Now, you're going to get better at it the more you do it, and the more you start focusing on just being and that part of you being in control, the more you increase your spiritual health and spiritual power. And as a result, you're going to decrease your stress. Now, it's very easy to sit down or lie down in a quiet place and meditate. Once you do it for a while, you start getting the hang of it. It's like, oh, I can do this. This is great. I feel good. I feel the benefits. But it shouldn't just end there. What you want to do is take what you've learned and take it into the real world, right? Because that's really the most challenging place to do it. It's almost like an opportunity to get even better, right? So I call it meditation to live attention, right? So you're live now and you're in the external world, and now what's going on? You're getting bombarded by all this stimulus. Are you aware of your inner state of being? Are you aware of how you feel? Are you aware of your breath at the time? Are you aware of how relaxed you may be or how tense you may be, right? These are things that you want to carry with you, right? Because that's what's going to make the difference when certain things happen. And let's say something stressful, like you receive a really bad text, or I don't know, someone calls you a bad name or whatever it is. And what do? Do you just react and be explosive, or do you breathe and go, okay, how am I going to respond to this instead of just explosively react? And when you start doing that, you really start becoming more of the master of your destiny, right? The master of your stress. So you start to learn how to manage your stress better, being more spiritually powerful, more spiritually driven, and less ego driven. And really, that's the message for today. And I hope you have a great one, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.